Chelsea have had a great season so far. They are clear contenders for the title race and hadn't lost a game since September when they faced a defeat to Man City, another team pushing for the number 1 spot. This was, however, until they played West Ham. Now before we get started, I'd just like to thank our sponsor. Please fucking subscribe. Please fucking subscribe is a free online game where you click the red fuck off button just below this video because 97.8% of you guys love not doing this. Now let's get back to the video. West Ham have broken out in the last few months, with wins against Man United and Man City in the Cup and victories over Everton, Aston Villa and Tottenham to name a few in the Premier League. After a draw to Brighton midweek, the Irons manager David Moyes brought back the familiar wingbacks for the first half against Chelsea, arranging them somewhat like this. This 3-4-2-1 very much resembles Thomas Tuchel's formation that was also used this game, but both teams were very dynamic. Out of possession, Chelsea sat in a 4-3-3, with Reece James dropping to a fullback position and Kai Havertz falling back from his solo front line. On the other side of the pitch, West Ham sat with a 3-5-2 initially, utilising Bowen and Antonio as strikers, but as the game progressed this very quickly returned to a 3-4-2-1, with Antonio dropping back to aid in defence against counters and Bowen being the sole striker. So how did West Ham topple Chelsea? With Antonio sitting to the left rear of Bowen, he would often make breaks towards the left flank, drawing Chelsea defenders towards this position as they worked to fulfill the pressing orders given by manager Tuchel. This resulted in gaps often forming in more central positions, allowing Bowen to make breaks and receive the ball with plenty of space ahead. Although with Chelsea sitting in a 4-3-3 comprised of world-class defenders, it was hard for West Ham to get the break they needed. Despite the Chelsea formation and the fact that the Hammers only enjoyed a sparing 36% possession, they took the cake when it came to expected goals, with West Ham XG sitting at 2.03 compared to Chelsea's 1.53. The big opportunity for West Ham came in the form of a penalty. Chelsea gained possession deep in their own third after halting one of Antonio's left flank runs. Midfielder Declan Rice starts to press onto Jorginho, who, with Antonio in front and Lanzini to his side, decides to play a back pass to Mendy. This flies straight towards Bowen, who had made use of the previously mentioned space in the central areas. Both chasing the ball, Mendy fouls Bowen and West Ham were granted a penalty which Lanzini tucked away in the top left. But this wasn't the end of Chelsea's defensive troubles. In the second half, a very similar instance occurred. Antonio has made the run all the way down the right flank, yet again drawing with him a crowd of defenders, leaving Bowen unmarked on the edge of the 18-yard box. The ball is slashed across the face of the goal as Timo Bowen lunges towards it and manages to send it wide of the goal. In the words of a commentator that I can't quite remember, the goalmouth wasn't just yawning, it was already wearing pyjamas and tucked into bed. This pretty much sums up what occurred in the match leading up to this surprise result, although not every goal was a result of these errors and tactics. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with the latest football breakdowns.